Russia ruled out Sunday any concession at talks with the United States on soaring tensions over Ukraine as Moscow seeks a wide-ranging new security arrangement with the West but faces strong pressure to pull back troops. Russia's deputy foreign minister said that Kremlin was disappointed with signals coming from both Washington and Brussels, where NATO and the European Union are based.
Chinese foreign minister was in Sri Lanka on Sunday seeking to advance China's ambitious Belt and Road Initiative. The diplomatic visit comes as Sri Lanka faces one of its worst-ever economic crises, with foreign reserves down to around $1.6 billion, barely enough for a few weeks of imports.
The number of people arrested by security forces during the violent anti-government protests in Kazakhstan has reached 5,135, the country's interior ministry announced on Sunday morning. Citizens took to the streets following a steep rise in fuel prices last weekend.
An estimated 200 people or more have been killed in villages in the northwestern Nigerian state of Zamfara during deadly reprisal attacks by armed bandits following military airstrikes on their hideouts this week, residents said.
At least 6 people were killed and 20 others missing when a cliff collapsed onto boaters on a tourist lake in Brazil, authorities said. At midday on Saturday, a large rock fragment broke off a ravine and plunged atop 3 boats on weekend trips to Furnas Lake, a tourist area in the Capitolio region.
A day after the tragic deaths of more than 20 tourists in Murray, the authorities have removed snow from all the major roads to normalize traffic at the hill station, Punjab's traffic police said Sunday morning.
Pakistan reported over 1,500 daily COVID-19 cases for the first time since October 3. According to NCOC, 7 more people die of virus during same period. Pakistan's COVID-19 positivity rate surges to 3.16%.
Drawing support from inflows from exporters with market participants anticipating lower import payments, the Pakistani rupee is expected to remain stable against the US dollar in the coming week, say analysts. Market waiting to see when IMF board meets to consider Pakistan's request for completion of 6th review, says trader.
The Australian government has failed in a bid to delay Djokovic's visa hearing until after the Australian Open draw is finalised. Judge Anthony Kelly rejected, in an order published on Sunday, the submission by Home Affairs Minister Karen Andrews on Saturday to push Monday's hearing to Wednesday.
A pallet holding 3 of the James Webb Space Telescope's 18 hexagonal mirror segments rotated into position and locked in place, filling out the observatory's 21.3-foot wide primary mirror to wrap up the most complicated set of spacecraft deployments ever attempted. "We now have a fully deployed telescope," an engineer calmly reported to the team.